Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, like right now. And we're gonna talk about the episode that took place either tonight for you or last night for me, and last night for most of us that are here. Okay, because we already Stan is already scoring it. What's up, Stan? Hey, Inga. Already scoring it 9.95. Yes, absolutely. One shot. What up? He said Harlem in the building. What up? All right, let me get my people up in here. First, I got my girl Moochie with the hammer ready and
Hey, what's
screwdriver.
up? Hey, ew. Look, I gotta be on screen today, y'all, but I'm here.
I know
This is a good
everybody.
episode.
Yes, everybody seems to be under these little attacks. Hey Reggie, everybody seems to be under these little attacks. I got a cold. Moochie has the hives and something. I think Pretty Girl, she can't make it because she's not feeling well. So shout out to Pretty Girl. Love you, babe. Feel better. Okay, Damien's here. Now let me get my second guest in. New to my channel, guys. Okay.
Ew.
Lex the Targaryen.
Hey
Hey.
guys, how is everybody?
Very
Hey.
good, very good. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be sniffing, sniffling and all that stuff. Hey, Halima and Karen Jones. So y'all know I should have been resting, but who is my favorite character?
Marvin.
You already know, okay? And I'm not about to accept my man going down like that, okay? And we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk. So first, Moochie, I want you to give us the what is that?
No, I
Your
wasn't.
overview of the episode. Okay. I have my little hold on. You know how we do me and you with the wire, right? And we have the quote of the episode. So
Uh-huh.
tonight I was like, I like this quote right here that grown Kanan had. And I think he said this type of ish right here is gonna hurt you for as long as you living. And that was grown Kanan when they would, that situation that they was doing to Juke, which was very, very terrible. But we're gonna talk about it. But let me get my man's up in here, the king among men, Brizzy Briz.
What's up, Brillo?
Hey Bella.
Look, I know he loved what his girl did
Yeah.
this episode.
Yo, stop it. You see, that is demon time. Yeah. Especially because of what Kanan said. And you see, I got the quote going across, right?
Yeah.
And he saying everybody always asks him, how did Juke get so cold? But we're gonna talk about that. But Moochie is about to tell us, she's gonna just give the overview and then everybody's gonna go around and give the overview. Okay. So
My overall thoughts of the episode, I thought it was excellent.
yeah.
I thought it was excellent. It was I'll give it a 9 because I'm
Okay.
sure we're gonna see more to come. So
Mm-hmm.
I will hold off on giving it a 10, but I will definitely give it a 9.
Yeah, absolutely. Lex.
I think I would give this like a really solid 9 as well. This was
Okay.
definitely a 9. It was enough to, I'm not gonna lie, I'll confess, I would say like everything after him like hugging Renee, I had my eyes closed and everybody was like open up.
Ah,
Because I couldn't watch it. My anxiety was too high, so I had my eyes.
I know.
I give it a 9 though.
Okay. You Brillo, what's up?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. I'm gonna give it like a 9.5. Uh I really enjoyed it. Of course I enjoyed what Rox had to say to the Italians.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so definitely
Absolutely.
one of my favorite episodes.
So for
Even got to see
me,
the demon.
you,
Long.
you ready, huh? So for me, I want to kind of go with one shot and be like 9.95, but that is kind of high, but so it's not a 10, but I want that high number. So I'm gonna just do 9.5. But the reason why I say that is because on this channel, Lex, with when we do Raising Kanan, it's not like a full recap. It's we all go around and we do our favorite scenes, our least favorite scenes, and something we call scratching my head moment, right? So for me, I don't even really have a favorite scene because there was so many. A least favorite moment, I think I probably just had the one, and that at the end or whatever, but and probably just one scratch in my head moment, but it was just too many favorite moments for me. So that's why I give this episode a really high number. So starting off with you, Lex, since you are our guest, can you please tell us the favorite scene?
My
Or
favorite
pick
scene,
one.
yeah, my favorite scene was Rock and Kanan in a new house, the confrontation between the two. Like down to how it was shot and how he was just circling the table, the cameras, but everything was perfect because the suspense was like, oh, is he gonna say it or is he holding on to that draw 4? He holding on to it. It's like, oh, and she know, but he's not kind of, admitting it. But that was my favorite scene. It was everything you could hope for in suspense, truth, everything.
Yes, awesome. I did like the scene too, but I liked it more because of I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my gosh. I liked it more because of what she was saying to him more than what he was saying. Because I felt like he didn't really have he's a kid, so I don't really give him much of a leg to stand on because he's a kid. So he was on some hold on, Brillo, because he was saying you still got secrets, which is true. But he's trying to use that to try to get out of the whole Palomar situation. And she's like, I dealt with her. Look, Rock dealt with her the right way. She's messing with a child.
Sure.
So I'm the mother and I'm going to step to her. So, let my girl Nita, your favorite diva, up in here.
What up, baby?
Hey, Nita.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
So
I
you
gotta
came
keep
in.
something on.
Oh, so you came in right at the right time, girl. First, give your overview of the episode, right? What are you rating it? And then if you want to jump in on your thoughts about that whole Kanan thing, because I know Brillo feels like he must disagree with me or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey everybody in the chat. I love this episode. This episode was like what I was needing for this season.
Mm-hmm.
This season, the pacing seemed to be kind of moving along. And I'm okay with letting the art breathe. I'm fine with that, but it's really getting to the pacing where I'm like, ooh, I'm chomping at the bit. Like this is the good part. This is where I wanted to be. So yes, definitely loved it. Definitely give it one of the higher ratings of the season 2 anyway. And my favorite scene was my girl Rock giving Sal the business.
Yeah. Hold on, but I'm gonna go back to before we go there. I want Brillo to do his rebuttal before we go there. So go ahead, Brillo, your rebuttal.
I'm with Lex. That was my favorite scene as well. Of Kanan. I watched it again, and at first I thought it was the camera circling, but he was circling Rock like food. He handled he was circling her like she was prey. He handled that conversation. Just when she was about to play the mama card, the big joker, he just switched the topic. Well, scrap mom came to see me too, so he could just remain and have control of the conversation. As far as the thing with Palomar, you're not wrong. She did what she should have did as a mother, but you can't play the mother card. When I thought I was taking over the organization, we burying bodies together. Now I'm a child. Like, come on, y'all know I love Rock, but come on now.
I'm
We burying
surprised
bodies together. I'm going to shoot my pops, but now I'm a child. Now, like, come on, man.
I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, she can always pull the mother card because he's 15. He's 15 or 16.
What's safer? I mean, him when he was doing with Palomar, you can feel how you feel about that. I get it. I'm not blind to it, but this dude burying bodies and shooting his own father. Like, come on, man. We way past.
She didn't have nothing to say though, did she? She didn't have nothing to say. And listen, look, if she don't want it don't matter. 15, 16, same difference, right? So look, if she don't want to pull the mother card and you saying, brother, that she shouldn't be pulling the mother card, then she could pull a boss card. If you want to put it that way, she could pull a boss card like she be doing with her brothers all the time.
Exactly.
This is what it is, and this is how it is. That's that.
But you know what? I think she probably got thrown off because she was giving him. I'm sorry. Kanan was giving her a dose of her own medicine. That's what happens. Like, she's picking up all the manipulation tactics that she uses, and now he's catching on.
Oh, yeah, I loved his last words too. Like, yeah, nice
Love
house.
The
house is nice.
House is nice. Yeah, house is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Go ahead, Nita, for your favorite scene.
Yeah, it was just the way she handled Sal, and I didn't think anything different was going to happen. I knew she wasn't going to give her brother up. Right. I didn't expect the conversation to go kind of like that, but at the same time, she was a boss doing it. I was like, yes, I was man. When I tell you, I was so hyped off that conversation. I was just like, yes. She was on one.
Yes, me and my brother don't owe you ish, okay? And she said, look, we got a code. She was like, we got laws too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And on the south side, we pay what we owe and we don't owe you nothing. Like, he was hired for a job and it messed up. It happens. I'm sorry for your loss though. Like, I'm not giving up my brother. Like, the crazy thing about it is he gonna say, what is wrong with you? Like, you know, she had him kind of stumped though.
I say these things and you throw them back in my face.
Yeah, and he had the nerve to try to make it seem like he was giving her a reasonable like choice, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we're
telling me to off my brother, please.
Yeah, over your
brother
son.
Gotta go. Like,
and she called him a Negro too.
The first thing,
that's what I like. She called him a nigga.
Right? She said just like a nigga. He was not expecting any of that.
Though was, yeah, I know my son is an F up.
Right.
Yeah, you know it. You know your son's a mess up.
But then he says, but this can't go unanswered. You answered it. You killed Dominic the donkey. That's how you answered it.
Because that's the one that pulled the trigger.
Right.
Exactly.
It's the comments. Somebody said Rock was talking reckless to Sal Baselli.
Yeah, I say these things and you throw them back in my face.
Right.
Why you're such a sport? You're such a sport.
I say these things and you throw them back in my face.
Look at this. Look at her face. Look at her.
Oh yeah, that's what was missing.
She was smiling while he was saying the thing that you're saying, Moochie.
Right.
I know, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, he said, I just lost, you know, I just had lost someone very dear, whatever he was saying. And she's just sitting there smiling. And I'm like, yo.
I loved every minute of it.
Yeah,
and she said, just like a nigga thinking it's about them.
Gosh.
This one they make rock.
You know, I had to get the quote off her. Come on now.
It ain't about you or any man.
This is just me.
No business.
Okay.
In this episode, I was like, yeah.
This is how I roll. I'm like, go ahead, Rock, and get my heart back, girl. Get my heart back.
Right.
You know, look, she knows she done pissed a lot of us off.
Yeah.
They trying to gain, you know, they trying to let her gain some points now. And she got some points with me today for this episode.
She walking on water at this point.
Man, we already know that with you.
I know. When she walk on water, she been walking on water with bro.
Hey, come on now. But no, honestly, she's my third favorite character. She never lost her spot like that. But actually, she probably did. She probably used to be my favorite, actually. And now she's number 3. Thank you, Kim. Is it Kim Myrick? Thank you so much. She said, she definitely held her own and she was right. It was a job that went sideways. Exactly.
That.
You know, the only point, and even after he made this point, he still didn't have a leg to stand on. He said, your brother went around me to my son. Okay, true. But that still does not equal for him to die for that. Because because your son is a grown man who you just confessed that he's a screw up. Mm-hmm. So how is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Your son not supposed to be doing unconditioned hits and backdoor.
Right, exactly.
You don't follow the rules of the mob.
Thank you.
Why am I? How do I know I'm going around you? I'm going to you. He stands for you, right?
And he was the one who told Marvin that my dad has nothing to do with this. He said it, and Marvin was like, "Okay," you know what I'm saying? So, but thanks again, Kim. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. Yeah, but it ain't about you or any man, and that is the quote, and I love it. All right. Okay, so Moochie, can you please tell us your are you finished, Nita? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Moochie, please tell us your favorite scene or one of your favorite scenes.
My favorite scene was Rock step into Peter Moore. All right, but you know why it was my favorite? Because remember, I predicted this was gonna come out. So I love when I see things things that I said is gonna come out, and she did go after her like the mama bear.
Yep.
And she put the hammer to her dome. And it was, look, I loved every minute of it. You know, she was backstepping, and she was backstepping and popping it after Palomar. Like, you know, she was backstepping it and popping it. Like, you know, like, all right, I got it. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Oh
and trying to act innocent. I'm glad it came out the way, and I love the way Famous was looking. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, this was so good. And I like how she was like, I told you I don't know anything about it. She said, I heard what you said, and you be here with us next time I come around, I ain't gonna have nothing to say. I was like, yes.
Stay away from my
what happened to my little gun thing? I had the gun. Yo, I'm telling you, this never fails. Every time I had the picture with her pointing a gun on her head. Where's it at?
I got it.
I never thought Rock was out of line.
What?
She was
You better stop playing.
Brillo, the thing is, she
was out of line. Nah, she just being a mom, but man.
And then they said that wasn't the first time.
Yeah, I told you that though. Remember me and Pretty Girl was saying that this was not the first time that has happened, that she's been with young boys. And it seems like it's a regular between her and her daughters. Like
I thought me and you was. Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Oh, you did say that.
No, not that part. What me and you was saying was, it looked like when her daughter came in there that it wasn't the first time she did that to her daughter.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about that the other Sunday.
But I didn't know that. I mean, obviously, if she did it to her daughter, she probably was doing it to young boys too. But you know, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but for me, with that whole thing with her doing that, I think it's more like she understands the power that a woman can harness in a man. Yes. So let alone a young man, you know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of cut that off but he was pissed. He was pissed. Oh man.
Yeah, he was trying to break down the door. Like she put that grown thing on him, and he was trying to break her door down.
Exactly.
Open this door. I'm like, are you serious?
That's because he done, lost his virginity to a cougar. Because I don't think he ever slept with what's her name?
He did.
One girl.
Yeah, he did.
But I mean, she's still a young girl. I'm pretty sure, the Humpty Dumpty at 16 is different than when you done been around the block a couple times, and she done bent that block.
Oh yeah.
So
he lost his virginity to
Davina.
What's the other Davina? This time he was with a grown woman with experience.
And hips.
So he was having stuff that she was throwing it back and throwing it in circles and all of that stuff.
Throw that in a circle.
It was getting real
throwing
giggity.
it back, throwing it in a circle, making it bounce, a whole bunch of stuff where he was like, oh, this is a whole messing with.
That was the last straw, Rob. So,
oh, really? What is up?
That was the last straw. Now I gotta move.
No, for real.
Was it not?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, he done read that paper.
And the DNA test. But how come it sound? Did anybody think that it sounded like he said, I know you're not my father? I had to keep rewinding it. And he said not.
He did.
He said, I know you my father now. Like we had something to do with that. He didn't say, I know you're not my father.
That was a bad tape.
Yeah, it was bad because every time I kept every time I rewinded, he said, I know you're not my father. I'm like, what? And I rewinded again. And I'm like, what's going on here? I mean, the context. Yeah, the context of the the conversation and what was said after, you would say, okay, that's the father. But the way he said it, I was like, no, this don't sound right. This sounds weird. Hey DeMarcus, thank you for the super chat. He said, I might be reaching, but I think Palomar will kill or set up Rock, because once you pull a gun on someone, you better use it, like Crown did Lulu. Well, like Crown did Lulu, if it's like Crown did Lulu, Rock is gonna kill Palomar. But
she's not gonna.
They meet again. Palomar is done.
The crazy thing is, she confessed to Kanan that she messed with him because she knew who the moms was. That's weird.
I told you that. Remember I said that?
Yeah, you did.
I said it too.
But we thought it was on some setup type of stuff, not because you're just trying to be adventurous and weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe
girl,
it was a thrill for her, like when rich people steal from the store, just for the sake of, like, you know what I mean? But like, does anybody else think that attached it was more than the DNA test? It was possibly the snitch papers or whatever, because he said, or any other questions you may have, meaning not only am I your dad, let me explain to you how me and your mom hooked up. Because when he was reading again, he saw the initials in the house with Famous, but noticed the paper was long and then his eyes got big, like, yo, what the F? And he said to Juke, like, some stuff I wish I didn't know. I think it's more than Howard. I think Kanan know the whole shebang.
The whole thing.
I think he know.
That would be really, really crazy. Thank you, DeMarcus, again. Appreciate you. But we shall see what happens with Palomar, She ain't gonna last, though, that's for sure. Who didn't do their favorite moment? Oh, Brillo, right?
I did.
What'd you say?
Came in the kitchen telling her this the last
straw.
What have you done? What have you done?
Your mic is kind of going in and out. Let's see. Oh, Suki now, support gaming. What up? Thank you for the super chat. So he says, what if in Power Book 2, Ghost Palomar shows up and wants to get it on Tariq?
You know how she's gonna be like a middle-aged woman now, like real old.
Right, she's old now, but yeah, she might still be on it, like. And Tariq will be like, Grandma, get out of here, get your friend.
Then Effie gonna be out here capping grandmothers.
Okay, and get it clear, that's not his baby mother.
Right. Thank you, though, support gaming. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Make her look like Eartha
Kidd.
Big Smooth.
Hey, Jeremiah. Big Smooth is always making me laugh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lenora. Okay, so now, do y'all want to do scratching my head so we can get to the least favorite moment and just, my gosh, because I think we're going to be on the least favorite moment. You kind of just did a scratching my head moment a little bit, I think, Lex, when you brought up but that might not be a scratching my head. I mean, it actually is considered scratching my head, because you saying it's like a question, like what if that was the paper or whatever. So that is kind of scratching my head. I see. Thank you. Let me get it to it in 1 second. So who am I picking first? I wanted to go back to, okay, so I'm gonna go to Nita, and let me get my so Nita, you're gonna do your scratching my head, and then I'm gonna get this super chat first. Sorry. Okay. Hey Eric Iverson. So can't stay, but did y'all notice the chess game on Howard's table? I think he the one that teach Kanan how to play chess. That could be true. Also, Kanan will catch Famous either clapping Palomar or her daughter's cheek. You know what? That is very possible, and I think he would be more upset about him clapping Palomar's cheeks, to be honest, because she got him wide open. You saw how he was sweating in the bed. It's a lot to keep up with that lady. All right, but thank you so much, Eric, and be blessed. Have a good night.
Everyone, you saw how he was sweating in the bed. Exhausted.
He was very exhausted. Go ahead, Nita. Scratching my head if you could think of anything.
Yes, my scratching my head moment, it felt like I missed a whole scene, sequence, whatever, when it came down to Jukebox and this whole intervention with people. I was like, did I miss something here? Because she went out with the dude. Now, when I wrote this on Twitter, the people on Twitter was like, I think that he heard some rumblings on the street, like the people that she used to boost with. And it's possible that the streets could have been talking because they was like, Jukebox, her name Laverne, and you going out with her. They went out in public and stuff like that. And so it was possible that he heard something and then it got back to the church people or to the mother. But that was my scratching my head moment. I was like, what's up with this ambush?
Right.
Like, did I miss
Because I'm like, she don't even know Juke like that. How the heck she know she gay?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And how do you know anything about? Because seemed like she just had one relationship that we've known, which was Nicole. And it's like, so they don't run in the same circles. Her mom lives all the way uptown, right? She lives in Harlem, right?
And the people that boost with her didn't know about Nicole.
Right. So that's really weird. Like we missed a few conversations though. We missed the conversation.
Let me ask y'all this though.
Hold on,
the first conversation?
Hold on, Mooch. We missed the conversation between Juke and her daddy saying, yo, let's go ride up on this chick. Okay. We missed that one, but I was loving every minute of it. I don't care. I like that surprise. But go ahead, Moochie. Sorry.
I was gonna say that the first conversation when she said she was doing stuff that she had no business doing. Talk about the mother, not Jukebox. And she nodded in agreement when she said she was doing like the sentence she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
When it was like the first time she met her. So was it discussed then? Because that was my question. Because it's like she never discussed her sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
So how did it come out? Like, I figured she was one step ahead of her when she dated the guy and she heard that impromptu sermon. It seemed like that the mother basically put in the pastor's head to me. It seemed like the mother and the pastor was in cahoots.
Yes, because it was too like, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, what about the kid? Because he was standing back. He was there too. And I'm like, he just went out on a date with her.
Yeah, he was there too. So
yeah,
maybe he must have went back and told her, look, she didn't feel comfortable kissing me.
She seemed
something like that. I'm like
I don't know. She seemed like she was cool with it, and then she stopped it after a minute. But I didn't feel like she seemed that uncomfortable. I don't know.
I didn't feel that either. I felt like, look, she don't want to go too far. This is the first date.
Right.
She was there for the conversation with the friends too, though. Remember the guy that she was shoplifting with, and he pulled up and he was like, "Oh, what, Juke wearing dresses and stuff now?" Like, Kenya is always there at an awkward moment, right. And then we know how Juke was dressing before. That's why he was like, "This new Juke, I like it." We know that she's the one that bought the clothes. You know what I mean? So right. I think she kind of, she's been away for a while, but I think it was kind of like a second tuition, maybe intuition, and it was kind of like, okay, like that's what it is, and because I mean, she is still a mother. So, maybe she had like some sort of something. They should have elaborated on it more. But that's the only thing that I
because to be honest, I used to dress like that, how Juke dressed. And me and a whole bunch of other girls. Like that's how girls used to dress in the 90s.
Yeah.
So we used to dress like boys. So to be honest, that's not really like you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get what you mean, like, but it's like
TLC and how that TLC
exactly.
Some people was following trends and stuff like that. Right. And I feel like it was worth a conversation before you run off the deep end with some kind of assumption. Because I dressed like a tomboy before I met you, knowing I didn't have no real female that was like grooming me to be a female because you were gone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, it deserved a conversation with Juke. And then if you want your pastor to intervene, then maybe that's a whole nother step. But I feel like we went all the way off the deep end with this.
Yeah, and they was hitting her. I heard about this type of stuff. This little method here. Yeah, they hit you because they trying to trick your brain into like, you know what I'm saying, or shock your brain or do something crazy to your brain to make you reject those thoughts or something like that. I heard somebody mention something like
that. They was doing that at one time at those conversion camps.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. that's not anybody's place. Like, it's just not. And
that's like one of those pray to gay away situations.
Yeah.
It was they was trying to beat the gay out of her.
Yeah, that's not. And y'all already know I'm a Christian, a proud Christian, but that's not. I go off of love because that's what Jesus is about. Love. We ain't about we supposed to be tearing people down and doing it. No, Jesus loves everybody. So I don't understand people like this in churches like this. And to be honest, to me, it's very cult like.
Very
cult like.
Cult like.
Yeah, what'd you say, Brillo?
Said DeMarcus just said it.
Oh, he just said it. Okay, yeah. Let me get to the super chats real quick. Support Gaming, thank you again. $10 super chat. He says, this is a prediction. Howard is going to tell Kanan about his past and lie and say he used to be a gangster undercover from back in the day. And Kanan asks what his street name, Howard said, oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord, here you go.
You know what?
He had me up until the last part.
Exactly.
Until he said breathe.
But thank you again, bro. I mean, support Gaming.
I love this
There's
comment
another
up
one
until the last part.
Yes, that was a good one though. Support Gaming again. The $5 super chat. Jukebox dresses like a tomboy. Kenya either assumed or it's lazy writing. Could be both, but that's a good point. We definitely needed somebody to turn up and say something, right? Because this was just like on some what the heck is going on? Where was this? I'm so glad you said that, Nita, because I had a different scratch in my head moment, but I really thought this while this was going on. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? She just went on a date with a guy. How the heck did this happen? You know? Your least favorite moment, Brillo, please.
My least favorite moment was Famous. Famous a crackhead, y'all.
Why you saying that? What happened now?
Why you going? Remember, he was stealing money from his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not no weed. No weed. You're not about to be going to your mama's purse to buy a dime bag of weed. So, and like, he's not. What are you going through Kanan's bag for? You're not about to get into some homework. What are you doing?
That was
they
a good.
Alluding to it. Jukebox said he over there living like a crackhead. I just got a feeling, man. Famous on that rock, man.
She did say that.
Famous on that crack, man. He's stealing out his mama's purse. I was just scratching my head like, Kanan should have pressed him more. Like, bro, what are you doing in my bag?
Right. you know, Kanan's problem is that a lot of stuff that he does, and probably other people, but mostly I've noticed with when it comes to I was gonna say crime, when it comes to fame, he brushes it away real quick. Yeah. Like even the whole thing when Juke tried to tell him, like, he pushed up on me a little too much this time. And he was like, oh, you know how he be sometimes. He be on another. He wasn't feeling no type of pain that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just be trying to brush stuff under the rug now with this guy. And it's like, you got to pay attention, Kanan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know your mom's lying to you and you're probably all stressed out about that, but pay attention to your boy a little bit because he might be a crackhead. Everybody
wow. Famous gonna go out a crackhead. That's what it's gonna be. It's building.
He was at the mother house.
Huh?
In the drug gang. Somebody gotta be a crackhead.
Between that time when Kanan was in Virginia, and Famous was basically on his own. He wasn't hanging with nobody. I believe he was hanging out with Crown Camacho at that studio, and he was smoking the Woolers with him, because that's the one that was lacing the blunts with cocaine. So I believe that he was smoking with him and became a fiend. I said that before. Once the mother said once she said he was stealing from her and stuff like that, I believe it was him. All of the cocaine they had, well, all of the remember when they were selling it stuff on it with the tapes?
Yeah. I
believe he used some of that too.
He probably did.
I'm just saying, I'm on board with you, Brilla, with this 100%. I believe he's a fiend already.
I think that's a good call right there too. But you were trying to say something else though, Brilla. What did you remember what you was gonna say?
No, I'm just saying like what Moochie said, basically him stealing from his mama Of course, Kanan don't want to see it. You never want to. Famous really all he got right now with Famous and Jukebox. But
and he had a random chick up in the bed, don't know her name. Like what is going on? That's something that crack ladies do. I hate to say it, crackhead mamas be doing. And then that's why they don't know who the daddy is, have all these kids don't know who the daddy is and that's the kind of move he was making. Had somebody in the bed with him, he didn't even know who she was. Bring them to his mother's house. His mother actually, huh?
I'm just saying, like when you saw that wasn't your bag, it was Kanan bag. What are you opening up? He
was hoping there was some residue in there.
You're gonna steal some money from a dude who saves you from being homeless.
He was hoping he had some packages in there.
Exactly.
Right.
He was gonna steal a couple of vials of crack. And
just
have
like
his breakfast.
Steal from my stepson. Turn his water off.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Lex, did you do your least favorite moment?
No.
Okay.
I think my least favorite moment. My least favorite moment was probably because this was a really freaking good episode. I don't know. My least favorite moment might have been the conversation with Rock and Sal, not because of like the acting like that was on point, but just his mentality behind it. Like, how do you think it's okay to say like your brother got to go because his son died? Like, he ain't had nothing to do with it. Like, Rock hit it on the head. You like paid for the hit. What do you want me to do? Like, it was kind of just really annoying because it was just like, go cry about it. Like, y'all live this life. You know what's up. Like, I don't know what you want to place the blame somewhere. Like, that was really annoying.
Yeah, absolutely. And Moochie, least favorite moment, please, because I didn't do no least favorite moment, right? I didn't do my favorite moment, but it's okay because I'm looking and I just passed it. But go ahead, Mooch. Moochie Scoochie.
My least favorite moment was Marvin should have dug deeper trying to find this dude. So he could take him out.
Comedic.
How you made one phone call to one hospital.
Kind of
out there how you was looking for old girl when you was looking for her. You should have been going from hospital to hospital trying to find this guy.
You are so right, because Marvin has shown us this season that he knows how to find somebody. He knew how to find the people, Scrap's cousin. He knew how to find Kenya. I mean, he knows how to find people. So maybe because it's the mob, it was a little too shaky. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have got blasted on as soon as he would have showed up somewhere. So you never know. I think he knew he was in a world of trouble, so he kind of had to tread lightly and do it the best way he could, which was really no best way, honestly. I don't know.
Got another super chat, girl.
Yes, yeah. I got one up here for support gaming. Thank you, support. You on a roll tonight. Imagine we see Famous still alive in book 2 goes, and the Tejadas are selling him that.
Man, this dude
just made Famous for years.
Don't say it, Bucci.
God.
You know I hate that freaking word. Thanks again for the super chats, my man. And my girl, Khadijah A. Hall. Thank you, boo. My least favorite moment was every single scene with Jaja or whatever. Where
I actually loved her this episode.
Yeah, I hated her. Yes, really? Lex Marco's stupid self took the job and hid it from Sal. Exactly. Thank you, Khadijah. Great points. Oh, why is the light so shining brightly?
I love when she started laughing when Lulu pulled the blick out on dude.
I didn't like that. You like that part?
I liked it because it just like told me like you need to watch her. Like she not getting
I like her too because
like she really street.
I like
that
her
was
too.
Fun for her, you know. She about it.
No, I don't like that about her. That's a dangerous chick. That's a dangerous chick.
He needs somebody dangerous.
No,
around.
she
might turn on him.
She reckless. Yeah, that means she's reckless. She over there laughing and smiling about it. No, she gotta go. She gotta go. I'm gonna use Sal's words against her. Ziza gotta go. I'm sorry. Thank you, Khadijah. It's still so weird saying your name sometimes, saying our name. But I get what you're saying, Brillo, because you know how Brillo is. He's always about the demons.
About me though, of course I'm gonna love that.
Huh?
I love it because he needs somebody like that.
Why?
I mean, because she could be squeamish, like, okay, she's squeamish. She see him get rid of the body. They ain't got no doors locked. She could have easily said nothing, or she could be a liability. But no, like at least she down for him.
That's what. No, that part is good. You know that she ain't ready to just be out
she
there.
Could be getting squeamish, like, oh God.
But it's just the fact that
he had already dissed her. You know what I'm saying? Said basically, come. Let me bang you out to play your record. So of course, my dude, now he got a gun in your mouth. That's funny.
I don't know about her, yo. I'm telling you, she's one of those people that, like, in real life, if I know somebody and I meet somebody and I'll be like, I don't know about this person. I've had that feeling about her since she first freaking came on the screen.
I don't like her.
I just don't like her. And I don't think she's meant to be liked. That's why. Moochie, did you do your least favorite?
Yeah, I said my least favorite with Marvin.
Oh yes, okay, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure.
That's okay.
So of course my least favorite was the same thing that you guys all talked about with you know, what happened with Juke and everything. That was my least favorite. And then of course the situation that happened at the end, but we're gonna talk about that a little more in a second. But this was one of my favorites because I loved how my girl Rock was like, girl, it's miss me, okay? I'm the wrong one. I ain't the one for this. What's that noise? Uh-oh. I'm not the one for this. We're not doing that. All I'm buying is apples and pie crust, okay? Keep it moving. And Burke ain't have nothing to say. She already got in trouble with the captain again. And you see we found out in this episode why Howard went to Nicole's mother. Because he spread it, you know, he spread that news about, she probably was involved with these young ladies and stuff like that. So he's already, I told you Howard plays chess. And the funny thing is, the crazy thing is that when Eric said that in the super chat, I didn't realize that he had a chessboard. I just always knew that the way Howard does, since we've been watching him on screen, I noticed that he plays chess. I see how he plays the game. Even though he's a cop, he really freaking plays the game out here. But anyway, so that was one of my favorite
play right there.
Huh?
So that was a brilliant play right there. To
yeah.
Go put that bug in his ear. Then she in the blender. She don't even know it. Burke is done.
Yes. I can't wait till she go. Thank you, Marcus. I'm sorry, DeMarcus says, I hope once Jukebox hears Ziza singing her song on the radio, Jukebox turned demon on Z. Yeah, me too. I mean, I just feel like I just want that. I do. I don't normally want to join in with y'all with this whole nonsense, but I welcome it. Yeah, come on.
You like, yeah, come on.
Yeah. We'll accept that one, okay? Support came in again. Thank you again. He said, I predict Brillo is going to be the next kingpin and Raising Kanan. He's calling it. Oh my gosh, Brillo, you are something else. I mean, Support came is something else right now. Thank you again, though. Oh gosh, young boy, could you please go have a seat somewhere? You probably already sitting, but just sink into the chair. All right. Now, are y'all ready to talk about this whole situation with Marvin? No. This is what I want to talk about real quick. One of my favorite scenes right here is them talking. And when he was about to get out, she was about to get out the car. He kind of like stopped it, like, you know, he starts babbling on about all this. You can tell he's babbling all the stuff that he learned, right? You know, sometimes a man could be angry, but he don't seem angry. And then sometimes he is angry, but I mean, you know, he's not angry, but he sound angry. And it was just all kinds of stuff. And then Juke was just looking at him like, what? And then she started smiling. So I was like, oh my gosh, he's coming around. And this right here made me nervous because a lot of people were trying to predict that they would finally start coming around together and that would be the end of Marvin.
Right.
So yeah.
So
So
that's might as well be a hug from Jukebox.
A hug.
That fist bump at the end might as well be a damn 10-minute hug and rock and pat on the back from Jukebox.
Right, because that was, I mean, he has to apologize though. He still does. So I'm gonna ask Nita. I haven't heard from you. So can you tell me what you thought about this scene? And did you kind of feel like this? Was you getting a little nervous about Marvin at this point?
Yeah. I'm definitely getting nervous about this because usually when they do a character arc and the person goes from one extreme to the other extreme, and there's so much good things going for him, it feels like they were setting him up for the takedown, and it's just another piece for Juke to become the person that she is. But for some reason, I don't think he died at the end shot. I don't think he died. I think they may try to act like they got him and keep him under wraps and just be like until they deal with them. Maybe fake his death a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But I love the scene. If Rock didn't have so many good scenes, this would have been one of my favorite scenes because it was like an apology without an apology, and you saw that Juke was kind of warming up to her. I said, I said, Juke back. She got her Queen Latifah braids.
Yep.
Man, I said, Laverne is gone. Juke is here.
Right. She was like, the hell with it. And the thing about it is, remember, Juke normally has the one French braid going back. The one French braid. Yeah. It's just the one. She done put the whole, she said, I'm going Cleo. I'm going full on Cleo out here. Forget about this.
Yeah,
my mother want to do me like this. We going bone thugs.
Look, Kay, Marvin has gone through some type of therapy because the way he's talking, you can hear I can hear the cues of what he's saying about being mindful about your words and all that stuff. So he's working on himself, and I'm so glad that she was able to receive it. But she just couldn't deal with it. She couldn't handle it because it was just so much going on.
Yeah, too soon for her. And I respected that she took the time to say, you know what, not today, but we can do it someday. One of these days, it could happen. You know what I mean? And plus, at this point, when that situation happened when they were holding her and making her watch it and hitting her and all that, I said she ain't gonna have nowhere to turn to but her father. Watch. And I knew it. I don't know why she didn't turn to Rock. Maybe she felt Rock would have probably went on some other stuff. So she figured, well, I don't think my dad would probably,
She made the right choice.
Yes, I think she kind of right. I think she handled it well. Just like when her mom smacked her dad, she had to get up like, well, I don't want my mother to get hurt now. So let me hurry up and run up out of here and get in between these folks, but let it be known I do not need you, okay, lady? All right, but Brillo, how did you feel about this scene with them?
Yeah, it was also it was so many good scenes in this episode. It also was one of my favorite scenes. Marvin, his therapy. I was talking crap about Miss Renee in the beginning, like, she keep threatening to put this man in jail, taking away his freedom. But she was actually the best thing that didn't happen to Marvin, man.
Right.
He definitely see a lot of growth in his character, which is why I'm hoping he didn't pay that water bill.
Right. Yes. Hoping.
I'm hoping he didn't pay that water bill. But I know he probably paid it.
No, I hope not. I hope Renee ain't paid a water bill because it wasn't even her freaking house. How about that? Shoot. Go ahead. Well, I see Lex is on mute. Mooch, go ahead. How did you feel about this? Even you could even talk about, just them, the fire and all of this.
That when he pulled up, he pulled up and saw what she was burning back there and let her talk. He didn't say nothing. It was a perfect time for her to let her get everything out.
Yeah.
And I feel once she told she was burning all the clothes that she gave her, We didn't have to hear the conversation.
We don't.
Everything was said.
Yep.
I know we wanted to hear what he hit you with a wooden spoon.
Right.
Like, we wanted to hear that conversation. I kind of wanted him to go to the church and go to town on the preacher.
Right.
But he still has, I'm glad that we saw his progression and saw that the anger management was.
Yes, definitely. Because I was one of the people saying I didn't feel like he had anger issues, but I guess as time went on, you kind of did see that maybe he did have something. You know what I'm saying? He had something going on. But I love that you said that, Moochie, because he just it's like you saw her. I said what I had to say last week when I told you that she be on her own stuff. You see it now. It ain't time for me to rub it in your face. And that's it. And that's how it is sometimes. If somebody notices something when you was trying to tell them, you don't rub it in their face. You just be like, let them deal with it.
Yup, exactly.
Because she was hurting, you know what I'm saying? Over there having her little bonfire and all. But go ahead, Lex.
No, I agree with everybody. It was a lot. And for the first time, Marvin didn't make the wrong move. He did everything at the right time, pulled up at the right time. And I kind of love the imagery of how it was like she's burning the memory and the love of what she thought was going to be the vision with her mom. And from like behind her, like a shadow, comes her dad. Like it was beautifully shot. I loved everything about that scene. And Marvin,
right, the one who is here for you this whole time.
Exactly.
Right?
And even when he left the house before, he didn't yell at her. He just said, she's not going to be here for you, and just walked out. I think it was one of those situations where Marvin knew that Kenya had to let her down, but he knew Juke had to see it herself because he was so mad at him thinking, this is my mom to the rescue. You know what I mean? So I do love how that came full circle. But like you said, the moment they got together, like I said, the last 15 seconds, I couldn't watch it. It was just like, oh my God, it's coming, not Marvin. So I had my eyes closed, and it was just like, but to be honest, I think we okay. I think we still got Marvin.
Oh my gosh. Did you say you need to leave?
Just wanted to get that out.
All right, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Wonderful addition. We'll see you next time, okay? Have a good night.
Later.
Bye. So guys, so here's my thing. I'm hoping so bad because let me tell you what was happening. Let me try to get to the scene where, because I love how they pulled up together, right? And like Nita was saying, well, I want to piggyback a little bit off of what you were saying, Nita, before we get out of here, is that when they were showing so much of Marvin in this episode. Like we saw a lot of Marvin. And I was just like, oh gosh, we're in Marvin's world. What the heck is about to happen? So when he pulls up on Renee at the end, I was like, oh, what's happening here? Because I just felt weird. Like you saw people walking by, you saw people had hoodies on and stuff. I'm like, you never know who out here can do what. And you know how it is, the mob, they act quickly and everything, right? And so we had I'm trying to find it real quick. I looked at my at the TV, and I said, how much time is left? I think it said like 2 minutes or something like that. I said, oh shoot, it's about to go down. I already knew it. Like they're not about to just end the scene with Marvin and Renee like that. That's not gonna happen. So,
I did the same thing. I looked at the timestamp. I was like, oh, it's 2 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. 2 minutes. I said, oh gosh, what is about to happen? So my thing, I'm saying all this to say, guys, I wasn't surprised. I'm glad they didn't show anything so we can kind of be, it's a mystery kind of. But now I'm hoping that none of these two are dead. I hope she didn't get shot. And I hope that Marvin, I think he did get shot, but I don't think he's dead. I kind of feel like they did the same. They're doing the same thing they did with him. They're doing the same thing that they did with Lulu. Was it episode 8 where Lulu got burnt up?
I want to say it was 8.
Almost, right? It was 8, and then 9 is when he tried to, do all that, and then he had to do episode 10. I think they're kind of doing the same thing. So I'm just hoping. Y'all already know I don't want my man to go. But go ahead, Brillo. What do you got to say? What do you think about this? You said you think the water bill is due. I mean, that it's turned off. You don't know. You're muted.
Oh, my bad. We all love Marvin. You know how solid he is. I hope that he's dead. I hope his water bill is due. I don't think so, though. but I wouldn't mind if it was.
Wow.
I mean, we love him, but I mean, I want to see what I want to see. I mean, we all love Marvin, though. He too solid. I don't want them to hit us with another Force. Like
what?
Right. You know how they did in Force when Gloria died and all that. Like, I don't want to see that again. But I mean, if they both alive, cool. Marvin better be shot up in the hospital, like you said, like Lulu. If he unscathed, I'll rock with the faking his death thing too. But I will say I don't think he's dead, but I wouldn't be mad if he was. Only because I know that Jukebox would be even more hurt and it'll progress the plot or whatever. But I wouldn't be mad if he was dead, but I love Marvin though. I don't think he is.
Gosh, you are so bad. I have to go plug up my computer like Lex did, but I got to get this one where Khadijah, thank you for the super chat. She said, I say, Lord, if Miss K-Man died, Miss K-Man Marvin died, it's over. Exactly. So, guys, if you can hear my voice and everything, I'm under the weather still, but I'm like, I have to come on here because we got to talk about Marvin, honey. No. But thank you again for this super chat.
Yeah.
I don't want him to go.
No,
and Star Alexander says that she thinks Renee is gone. That would be so sad.
Nah, I don't think she's going.
That would be crazy. That would be really tragic.
I think they're like. Remember, I said how I said they was the Three Stooges. He sent the fuck up to do the job. This guy missed.
Yeah, but this guy
missed. If he did hit Marvin, he ain't kill him.
He looks confident.
But that was
he ain't even wait around for the body to drop.
What was that? What's that guy's name again? Jimmy. That was Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
He was able to shoot Dominic in the leg without, killing him. He didn't seem like he was trying to do a kill shot for Dominic, but that was bad. That one. That didn't look like it was a good shot at all, to be honest. And he was like he wasn't close range. Like he was a bit ways off. Not to say that means anything, but it just didn't seem like it was good. I don't know. Can you hold it down for me real quick, Mooch? I gotta plug up my stuff.
All right. Let me go to the what was you gonna say, bro?
I'm saying I don't want people to think like that I don't like Marvin. I rock with Marvin. It's only I mean, they are not gonna live. We know that, right? Lulu, Marvin, Rock, something they are not gonna make it out of this alive. So we need to prepare ourselves.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna. I hope they wouldn't take him this.
It would be shocking.
I feel like it's more of a story for him. I feel like more of his story has to be told.
That's fair. You know me. I just want Jukebox to go crazy.
Yeah, man. She ain't gotta go crazy yet.
I just feel like that's the Three Stooges.
Marvin, listen,
and they miss.
Hold
they don't
on,
do nothing right.
Mooch.
Yes.
Brillo will have Rock die if it's just for the sake of freaking Kanan and Mooch. Kanan and Juke turning demon on us.
After this episode, I feel like Rock has done enough to submit herself as the queen pin of all queen pins on television, on gangster television. The way that speech that she told to that Italian, the words that was coming out of her mouth, this is why they don't like Rock. If that's a man saying those words, man, everybody is going too ballistic. That's part of the reason I cape for Rock so much, because nobody else gonna do it. And if that was a man, they would be putting him on the upper echelon of television gangsters. So I'm here to do it for Rock. Like she said, she just hard. She just hard.
That's just me.
This is female. She's just a gangster. Right. So respect it, man. I wish y'all will admit it. That people, not y'all, of course, on the panel. I'm talking to the power community.
Admit what? That Rock is the queen.
If Rock was DEF CON doing these same plays, people would be like, "Oh my God,
bigging her up."
DEF CON is so hard.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Come on.
Double standard.
But so am I the only one that I can't be the only one, because I know Mooch, and I doubt that you're Nita. I can't be the only one who's just enjoying the adults, like their story, watching them, and then just seeing how it trickles down to the kids and stuff like that. Like, I feel like that's a lot about what Raising Kanan is about.
Yeah.
But people just want to be on some, like, we need to see. That's a lot of noise. Somebody, let me see something. We need to see. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say the same thing. And I feel like Kanan has a whole lot more learning to do. So I feel like it would be almost like a miscarriage of justice to kill them off so soon, because I mean, yeah, you're gonna always learn from the next. The next will always be there. Somebody in the streets will be there to teach you or whatever. But I think that Kanan has learned so much about manipulation from his mother, how to work them streets. Like that is just like the thinking that you have to have. And I still feel like it's too early. You know, I feel like there should be some casualties. There will be some. It's inevitable, just like Brillo said. But at the same time, I feel like maybe one more season, but you know, they introduced this whole thing with Howard, and then he's not trusting Rock, and then he's not like really messing with his family. So I don't know how it's gonna go. So maybe they will kill them off because he's all questioning, he's all messed up in the mind, questioning things, not trusting them. So what's their purpose at the end of the day? Like, once somebody turns against you, they're against you for the most part. So I don't know.
Bros,
I just wanted to chime in here and say that little thing.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I wanted to hear somebody say, because I'm always wondering, because I know a lot of people, they want to see Juke and they want to see, of course, Brills, we know you want to see it. You got the fireballs in the back, of course, you know, Satan, but want to see the demon time and everything.
It's not that. It was a combination of not me necessarily want to rush the plot, because I understand that too. And like you said, I'm enjoying the adults as well. Yeah. It's just, it was how slow the jukebox thing was going. And it's like, I didn't expect they just giving me I didn't see a jukebox I didn't expect jukebox to be entertaining boys and getting cute, getting dialed up. Like, I wasn't expecting that. That was part of it. But of course, I'm being patient. I admit it. I was wrong. I should have been more patient with jukebox. I did that earlier today as well. Yeah. Should be more patient, but I just didn't like the direction her character was going. I'm like, what
is happening?
Whole 180 with it.
Well, you know what? Like, I'm glad that grown Kanan mentioned that during the time that we heard, like, we saw this thing happening to Juke, and he was saying that everybody always asks, you know, why is she so cold-blooded? And it wasn't just one thing. So I'm glad that he said that, so that we can, you know, the audience can understand that it's more stuff coming. It ain't just this one thing that turns her cold. So I was glad that, you know, so maybe the writers are listening to us. They're just they're trying to let us know, it's more coming now. More stuff gonna have to happen in order for y'all to see, you know, this, you know, peeling back the layers of Juke. And unfortunately, the layers is gonna be a freaking rotten daggone onion, unfortunately. DeMarcus sent this super chat a while ago. We're gonna get out of here, guys. Palomar will be Brillo's side chick once he admit that Rock is a snitch.
Hey, DeMarcus, until we find out that she knew that Howard was a cop, I don't want to hear it, brother. She was pillow talking at 15 years old.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, and Howard was like, "Yo, I'm a cop," and she's like, "Okay, guess what? We about to get that kind out of here."
Did you hear that conversation, Brillo, between Rock and that conversation that you said you liked, how he kept changing it on her? Where they went to the house, her and Kanan, where she said, "You think it's cute now, but when you get older, you're gonna realize you don't like it," or something like that, right? I'm paraphrasing because I remember everything. But she was talking about, I felt like she was talking about her situation with Howard. Like, I was cool with it then. Yeah, I was cool with it then, but I regret it now. I freaking can't stand his behind, you know, because now as a grown-up, she understands that it was wrong for her to be young and with this older man or whatever. But yeah, so, and I think that's another reason why he was getting all pissed off with her too, because she, you know, he knows, like, that's why he said, "You sound like you know exactly how I feel." You know what I'm saying?
She had to play that mama card. Like,
yeah, pulling.
He said, "Well, hold on, let's talk about Scrap Mama." Yep, that's right.
Oh man. All right, guys. I don't want my man to go, my man Marvin, but we're gonna see what's going on. Listen, the good news is that Lulu seems to be back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Marv, I mean
Brills,
he gonna have to put in some work next week, okay?
Get out of here, Moochie.
No, I gotta say it because I know you can't stand him.
One gun out.
You're not gonna talk about my baby
play in the studio.
Not my Lulu.
Trying to get down to they play the song.
I'm talking about next week, Brills.
He
look like that.
Pull the trigger.
He's ready for his TV to be turned to us.
Gosh. He looks like he is about to kill Jimmy. That's who looks. Does it look like he's pulling a gun out on Jimmy? I can't stand when they pull a gun out on people and just like stare at them for a minute.
And
just
he was like,
shoot.
we can't. He said we can't beat them, but we can make them bleed. All right.
Do your best. What you got to say about that, Nita? What you think? They don't woke the dragon?
No.
She was like,
nobody want to agree with me.
I know. Look, Inga said he's been a disappointment.
Go take a nap. Go get your bottle and go take a nap. No, I'm not convinced. I mean, listen, he was sitting up there trying to take out the other dude. What's the other dude? He had a fucking Tech 9. It ain't happen. It may not happen this time.
It may not, because he was staring at him. I'm like, why are you staring? Like,
right? Why are you taking all that time?
You let this dude see you. So what happens if somebody? Yeah, what happens if somebody shows up and shoots you instead of they see your face? Whatever. Do what you got to do so you could go. Right. That's it. Hello. Right. Now, T. Aaliyah says, how do y'all feel about Crown's body? Like, how is that going to affect everyone? Great question, because I had a little, little picture of his body showing up. And if y'all could say that before y'all get out of here, I'm afraid. I told y'all, I feel like all of these things that's happening, wrapping up, the cops are not looking at them right now. I keep saying this. The cops are not looking at them right now, but they about to start. So, Mooch, go ahead and say what you got to say about this part. What you think?
Why did they get rid of this guy with this?
Yep.
He did a sloppy job because he was acting on emotions. And this might pull him, this might get him jammed up. Yeah. Because now that card was in there, they shouldn't have knew who Crown Camacho was when they found that body.
Right. What?
Lulu really messed up.
He's a freaking idiot. I told you guys.
I'm not going to take his side for everything, Brillo and Nita.
No, I know, Mooch. But guess what? The thing about, remember I said about him last week? I said he's no good to no one when his head is not focused. You know, if his mind is on something else, he's no good. Like, he can't multitask. And this freaking idiot just really, he pissed me off. I started thinking about him a little bit earlier, and you're going to be shocked about this, Brillo. And I actually started to think that he's starting to kind of piss me off a little bit, to the point where I said, if he does something, I'm going to say he's going to earn his death soon. I really started to feel that way. Like, this guy is earning his death a little bit. So he needs to pipe down, because I really love him. He's my second favorite, but that's that. Brillo, what do you think about this before you get out? While you're saying this, please tell us what's happening on your channel so we can wrap it up.
Okay, first get Lulu out of here and let's promote our new Thomas brother, Unique Thomas.
I'm starting to love Unique more. I'm not gonna lie.
Unique Thomas, let's get him out of here. He feels like a brother. We sitting here. He's the mafia whisperer. We sitting here talking about it. Yeah, you know, he's like a combination of both of them. He's tough as Marvin, but as smooth as Lulu.
I love him.
Unique Thomas. But Lulu, yes.
I'm starting to regret my my prediction about him dying in episode 7. I don't want him to go anymore. I always loved him. I ain't gonna lie though. But go ahead. What you got going on?
He could have used that information.
He could have
other ways, but it wouldn't have suited him. But what's next for my channel? Monday at 8:05, I'm going live with the reaction pack. I'm gonna play the games and have some fun. So check it out. Brillo the Big Review. But yes, the newest member of the Thomas family. Unique Thomas, the smoothest brother around. And we know how to wear a purple mink.
We sure do. Oh, I'm gonna miss him when he goes out in his blaze of glory in episode 10. Anyway, go ahead, Neat. Tell us what's happening.
Okay,
What'd you
so
think about it?
tomorrow we'll be doing House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be at its normal time, 6:37. It'll be a little bit later because I have an interview to do at that time. So I have to push it maybe to 8.
Okay.
I don't know. I might go earlier. I might go later. I have to collab with everybody to see what time slot works best. It may be pre-recorded, it may be live, but just turn on your notifications. We have reality talk on Thursday, and don't forget, y'all, because if y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville and the whole fight, they turned into Love and Hip Hop.
What?
I'm
missing it.
Will turn into Love and Hip Hop. So if you want to talk about the fight, make sure you meet us there on Monique Nicole's channel. We're on her channel this week. But I just wanted to plug that because, baby, we got some things to talk about.
Hey, it's 110 people in the building. Please hit the like button before you leave. It was 100. Yay. It was 115 people. As 5 people left. It's 112 now. Damn. Please hit the like button before y'all leave. Okay. Love you.
And I'm also doing a Jeffrey Dahmer, the Dahmer story review overall. I'm doing a live. Good. Just put it out there.
The notifications on.
Notifications.
Yeah.
Whenever I can get a chance to do it, I got a lot of stuff going on with my family, so just put the notifications.
That's right. And Moochie, what do you have going on for your channel, my love?
All right, tomorrow at 4:30, it's gonna be Afternoon Delight. We gonna get it in and talk about raising Kanan and predictions and things of that nature. Yes, and Tuesday, of course, I'm on Miss K's channel. Monday, I'm gonna be on Brillo's, because I moved Dolo from state to state on Monday. Anywho, Wednesday, I'm gonna be also doing American Gigolo, and that's at 9 p.m. So please keep your notifications on, put it on all so you get the live and the uploads. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Make sure I keep the notification bell turned on. Thank you so much. Hey, the homie. Yo, me and Moochie went to watch what's that? Moochie, what is it called?
What?
The Woman King.
The Woman King,
They're called the tribe, the homies. Yo, it really made me think about that's the homie.
I know, right?
Hey, the homie. What's up, Miss K? I'm new to the channel. What's up, Brillo and Moochie? What's up? Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hope you come back and join us.
Homie. What's up,
guys?
What's good?
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please have your notification bell turned on. The next time you should see me should be on Tuesday live, okay? Because I will do a live for House of the Dragon. I just don't know when. Most likely, it's supposed to probably be, I don't know, Tuesday in the afternoon, like in the evening, maybe 7 o'clock or something like that, before Lamont's channel or something, because it's been hard trying to do all these shows. But I'm going to also upload my full review of Raising Kanan this episode. Be on Nita's channel probably for House of the Dragon. But for this channel, you know what's going on. We meet here every Sunday, 8:05 for Raising Kanan. And we have House of the Dragon and we have The Wire on Tuesday. Okay, revisiting The Wire. We're on season 3, episode 2. Okay. So you guys have a blessed one. Keep the notification bell turned on. And I think I'm going to have to, we're still, I'm going to finish Dahmer episodes 8 through 10. And I'm supposed to be catching up on, Atlanta. So I'm probably going to do a live where I'm just catching up on the episodes that I missed. All right, guys. I thank you guys so much. Let's keep our fingers crossed for Marvin, LSW, Kim, Merrick, Stan, KJ, Samara, the homie, Inga. Peace out. Young boy, I don't see you, but support gaming. Thank you so much. You came through, babes, tonight. I appreciate it. AG, everybody, y'all have a blessed night. Take care. Bye-bye.